Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, All the Pretty Horses. Today I decided to go ahead and do air sign love prediction for February. And that's sun, moon, and rising. So check your placements or check your chart and see like where you are with this. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. I start off with 4 cards here, and I have the Tower. We have the Queen of Cups. Get that to focus. And then we have the Hierophant, which to me, I'm picking up some like soul contracts here. In what aspect, I'm not sure currently. We also have the King of Swords, which looks like you guys are coming out in your own reading as well. And then we have the Nine of Swords. It's an overall energy. What I want to know is what's going on and who this is, if this is you or your person. The Nine of Swords is basically somebody is having sleepless nights about something, and I'm not really sure what that may be. So we're going to take a look into that, delve into that. I'm gathering that you pretty much could possibly be dealing with a water sign. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So yeah, we're going to jump into this and see what's going on and why this Tower card is here, of course, because of course that's sticking out to me the most currently. I'm going to clarify that. Do keep in mind this is a general reading. This may or may not resonate. So if it does, that's great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. It means it just wasn't your message. And feel free to check your other placements for maybe that reading will be for you. Okay, so I'm gathering that your person seems to be having a Tower moment in their lives currently. And of course, I've explained how Tower moments work. They are very catastrophic, very gut-wrenching, something you will notice. It's not anything that could like pass by you or you wouldn't notice. It is for enlightenment, but it's kind of like life is going in and like tearing things apart, and that's usually very painful. I feel like your person could be dealing with another person. I have the Three of Pentacles here, and also the Two of Swords. And then we have the Lover's card, which is Gemini energy, so that's air as well. I want to feel like this Tower moment is basically bringing some light to this situation as to where they need to be. I'm also picking up, I'm hearing that you guys, personally, you and your person, seem to be having like a battle of the wills here. Also, for some of you, I'm getting another side of the story that this person's having a hard time deciding between you and another person. So that's coming up like right now. I'm going to clarify this Queen of Cups and see what that's about, who she is, why is she here. So, it looks like your person that you're dealing with decided to walk away from this connection. Interesting. Let's see why. Let's clarify this Queen of Cups. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely a third party situation going on here. We have 3 cups here. And it looks like he or she walked away due to the fact that there was a third party situation going on. And what I'm gathering is like, do flip this because it can be opposite. But one or two things happened. Either he or she had a third party situation and they couldn't decide, so they kind of just left it alone, left you alone. Or actually decided and went and chose the other person, or it's you that had the third party situation and they decided to walk away because they weren't having it. And do understand, I do see 2 things. I do see love here with someone, and do understand that third party situation isn't always a person. It could just be things that they struggle with. It could be like addiction or something of that nature. It doesn't always have to be like a person or like a lover. It could just be, it could be like a cousin that's like running interference with you guys or whatever, like talking to them about you and saying like maybe why they shouldn't be with you, you know, those type of situations. So technically it doesn't always have to be like a romantic setup. We have the Hierophant here, and I'm going to clarify that as well. The card is a little long here. Okay. Somebody is needing to have patience with this situation. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Justice card here, which is Libra energy, which is about balancing the situation. So it looks like there needed to have been some balance with this situation. So, oh, that's a lot of cards. So I'm getting that like this situation. So this is your person I'm picking up that has a third party situation and couldn't decide what they wanted to do. I do see, like I say, the Battle of Wills here. It looks like you're like the contract that they have with somebody that's getting ready to, like they're gonna have to, somebody's gonna be defending it. So it could be them and their person that they're with. But I do see a lot of fighting with other people about this soul contract here that this person has with someone. You see the Hierophants here, and then we have the Five of Wands as well. I'm trying to get that to focus. So yeah, so what I'm gathering is that there's going to be some type of battle with this situation. This person seems to be kind of, with this Tower moment here, having an idea about what they actually want to do. Let's see something here. Okay, well that turned upside down. Okay, so and like I want to say really quickly, with these general readings, please take what resonates and what doesn't. If this is you with the third party situation, take what I'm saying and go from there. And if it's your person that had a third party situation, some type of third party situation, take it and go from there. Because I'm not always like clear, because it's so general. I get a few different scenarios and a few different stories as to what's going on. So I do see this can possibly be reversed. So this could have been your person, or this could have been you with the third party or whatever. So I just needed to say that. But your person is having an issue, like they're having sleepless nights. I'm going to clarify this Nine of Swords as to what is like bothering them so much, to the point that they're having anxiety, kind of like paralyzed with fear in a sense. And this person, basically, I'm gathering is that they were out to take what they wanted. Like they were in a like greedy position where they didn't care if they left you with anything or not. And the Five of Swords here really tells me that this guy has 5 swords in his hand. He doesn't even need all of these. He's taking them from the people in the back. If you can look and see, they're defeated. They're on their knees, and he's like won that battle. But in like, not in a way of like I had to fight, but in a way of like I'm just gonna be like a dick and like take everybody's shit. Like that's pretty much what this is. And so what I'm gathering is the person that you were dealing with had this type of energy, like I'm gonna take from you and I'm not gonna give back. And at this point, they are pretty much realizing what they've done, and they're not feeling good about it. For some of you, I do see some manifesting. We're gonna say manifesting in the sense of where you manifested this type of grief upon them, in a sense, because of like how you felt about how they did you. That energy has actually taken place and went out there, and it's actually gotten them to the mental state that they're in. Also, there's this Tower card here that's also helping with their clarity. We have the Three of Swords that popped out here. So yeah, and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is somebody waiting for their labor to kind of like grow and prosper and things of that nature. You could be sitting there thinking like, oh, like I've done so much, this is what I've done, and blah, 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 blah. Like I'm waiting for this person to realize like how they screwed me over and that I was the one they should chose and not the other person. I do see some heartache here, and as well, of course, the third party situation is more so sticking out to me. I'm going to clarify that a bit more and see if I get some more information. What I'm gathering is that your person is pretty much coming to terms with what they've done, and it's being brought to their attention. They're being called out on it. The universe is calling them out on it, and they can no longer hide from what they've done. And so, yeah, this third party situation is getting ready to close out. They're realizing some things about their person that they're with, that this wasn't the person that they need to be with, or that it no longer suits them. And so they're ready to kind of like move forward and go into a different direction. I do see that being with you. They're wanting to do that with you, but they still have a lot of like issues, like, you know, like with this Nine of Swords here, it's just letting me know like they're like not confident in coming forward. They're like worried that like what you may say to them, what you may, you know, think of them at this point. They know that they weren't the greatest to you and that you deserve better. And they're realizing that as well. And I do see some of you, like I said, that has like pretty much taken it upon yourself to like pretty much manifest, and not even on purpose. Sometimes when we feel something so strongly and we're hurt about a situation, the other person has no choice but to feel the effects of it. And I definitely think the universe is backing you with this situation because they have this Tower moment, and that is like extremely significant. So we can get some more information about this situation. I'm getting a sense of like regret with this person. Like they're regretting what's taking place and how they've done things with you. Cool. Okay, so I do see communication coming in. We have the 8 of Wands here. So I do see communication coming in. It may be when you least expect it. It's kind of a fast paced type of thing. So I'm getting like you're somewhere and then all of a sudden you hear from this person, and I'm getting that it's been a while for you and this person, and for the fact that you guys haven't spoken. The Wheel of Fortune is here, so I see things turning in y'all's favor for the both of you in a good way. The fact that these cycles are closing out, and that seems to be the trend I'm picking up on here in the past like 2 months with these readings, is that there's a lot of realization coming to people that like was completely in the dark at that point, and people seem to be getting information and insight. Things are being shaken up in their life, and it's making them realize certain things. So I do see things turning in your favor. I do see communication coming in with you and this person. I have a 9 of Pentacles here, which what I'm gathering, and you what I'm gathering is the fact that I lost my train of thought. Jeez. You guys have pretty much, I feel like, been kind of focusing on yourself. This person, I feel like, was super selfish in a sense of like just wanting things their way, not giving at all, not giving much to the situation. And because you allowed that to be the case, they took advantage of that situation. And because it looks like now we have the 9 of Pentacles here, you are focused on yourself. You're doing for you. You're like, I'm about me and what I want and my material aspects of life and all these other great things. Money may be looking pretty nice for you at this point in time. Possibly not everyone, but for some of you, that could be the case. You could be more so doing some like self-love situations where you're doing what's best for you. And like I've said in other readings before, like that's the best thing you can do in situations like that. I do feel like we fall out of alignment when we sit there and we start giving to somebody that's not giving back to us. People talk about karma all the time and being like, oh, you know, like if you know karma's gonna get you and all this other stuff. And like I feel like you call karma upon yourself when you sit there and you give to somebody that's not appreciative or that's not giving back to you. And so therefore you experience a situation of that nature. And so by you taking a step back and like kind of being yourself and knowing who you are, giving back to yourself or what have you, that's raising your vibration. And it's kind of, in a sense, if that makes any sense, changing the outlook of the energy that you're receiving at this point. Because when we're in a low state, I know everybody has to have to like known this or like experienced this before. When you're in a very low state, all you seem to receive is a very like a low vibrational people, situations, you know, attitudes, all, you know, whatever. And then when you tend to like raise your vibration by doing for yourself and knowing that you come first and things of that nature, you raise your vibration and you're basically sending a message to the universe saying like, I am important, I matter. And they're like, people are picking up on that vibration. This person is now starting to pick up on that vibration, knowing excuse me, knowing that, in a sense, subconsciously sensing like she deserves better, he deserves better, I need to do better type of energy. Let's see, we can get like a couple more cards and then I'm gonna do a advice card or just a message card, and then we're gonna wrap this up. So the trending thing, I do see this person coming in with communication. If they can pull themselves out of this anxiety-ridden state that they're in, which is brought upon by a few different things in their life, so it's not completely like, you know, their fault or what have you. The person that you could have been dealing with could have been a fire sign. You have Aries, Libra, Sagittarius here. I'm sorry, not Libra, jeez. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo here. There's the L. You could have been dealing with that person. I do have the Ace of Wands here, so I do see a new beginning with you and this person. This person possibly could have been spying on you as well. I see the Page of Swords here. I have two stories. I have either you were spying on that person or that person was spying on you. Picking up more so for very few of you, that person was spying on you. But anyhow, so I'm picking up a new beginning, and the fact there's a Wands here. This is the Ace of Wands. It's a new beginning, and in this aspect, it's like this person is wanting to come in and actually put in the work to get to where they want to be with you. So that's really good. So I do see communication coming in. I see tower moments shaking up their life, showing them the ins and outs and like how things need to be or what was wrong with their situation. Especially if it was a third party situation, I think this person is basically grasping the fact that they're pretty much not cool and not happy with that situation anymore, any longer, and they're wanting to do something else. And that's basically come towards you. I'm going to get a few message cards here, and then we're going to wrap this up. Okay, cool, that makes sense. Just looking at some cards here. I get the fact that you may hear from this person during the next full moon. The moon is waning currently, so I feel like you may hear from this person on the next full moon cycle. That's what I'm picking up on. I do feel like this person is procrastinating, knowing what they should do, and they won't. We have on the bottom of the deck, we have Whole and the Soul. And so I do feel like this person feels extremely empty without you. So if you're like walking around being like, oh, they seem fine without me, like whatever, they're not. They're actually like pretty like empty. They're really empty without you. So that's on the bottom of the message card here. And then we have procrastination, and we have say what you mean. I do know for the most part some air signs aren't the best with communicating what they want and what they need. I do feel like this is your part of you holding back as to what you truly wanted with a situation, and thinking it was going to kind of like fall into your lap in a sense, or like they were going to figure it out on their own. And so basically I get that you need to say what you want and what you mean. When this person comes back talking to you, you need to lay out what you want what you want with them. Like, hey, like I want A, B, C, and D with you, and blah, 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 blah. Because I do get the sense that you guys can tend to not talk about what you want and kind of hope that people pick up your energy or whatever, however you want to put that. I do feel like this person is having an issue, if you aren't hearing from them currently, that they're having an issue coming forth. They're feeling stuck. All of these things have broken down and fallen apart with the Tower card here. They still feel stuck, and I feel like that is a mental entrapment, because they're not honestly truly stuck. It's just something that the way they think about things, they feel like they are. So that could be why you're not hearing from them or whatever. So there's that. So I do see communication coming in with your person. Whenever they do come in and speak to you, I would definitely advise you to go ahead and say what you mean, what's on your heart, what you've been thinking, what's taking place, all of those things. Stop holding things back. And this person's definitely procrastinating speaking to you, because they have a lot of issues going on. They have the Tower going on. They have this anxiety-ridden state that they're in due to what's taking place, and then the fact that they feel stuck. So I do feel like you guys will possibly, some of you may hear from them during the next full moon. We are waning currently with the moon. So yeah, when we start building up to that full moon, you guys may hear from them between there and now. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, is the love prediction for the month of February. This is the air signs once again, sun, moon, and rising. So check your placements. I do personal readings. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, I will have my email address in the description box below. They're pretty reasonable. Just email me and we can go from there. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if this resonates with you guys. I'm always looking for feedback to be sure that I'm hitting on certain things, or personally, or what have you. So you guys have a great morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are watching this. Many blessings to you.